Alright, ladies and gentlemen, for this lesson is O8HW1, correlation. Your goal is to state if there appears to be a positive correlation, a negative correlation, or no correlation at all. So at number 1 here, notice here how the dots, they're going up and to the right. So as we're moving right, they're going up. Anytime you have a picture that looks like this, where the dots are kind of moving up in this direction, where it's going up and to the right, it's a positive correlation. So number 1 is C. So notice here, our dots, they're going to the right, but they're also going up. So these dots, they're working their way up. So this is also a positive correlation. Here, it's hard to tell what they're doing. When it's hard to tell what they're doing, that means there's going to be no correlation. When there's just all points all over the place, that's considered no correlation. Number 4, they're working their way down. So you could tell me what type of correlation they are. If they're working down and to the right. Because remember, when they're working up and to the right, when you're moving up and to the right, it's a positive correlation. So if they're moving down and to the right, it's considered something else. Number 5, we're given a scatter plot up here above. Or sorry, we have to construct a scatter plot, and we're given tables here. So here in the upper, we can make this bigger. See right here in the middle of the graph. Oh man. As you can see, there's a table. There's a table above, right here. And on these tables, it tells you how much it's going up. So when the x value is 0.1, so right in the beginning, it's at 200, 260, and 320. So we look at graph A. Is it 800, 750, and 700? No. So it can't be A. Let's look at C. At 0.1, it's only at 280. Oh, nope, we need 3 values at 0.1. Look at 0.1 here. There's only 1 value. And look at 0.1 here. On option D, we have 200, 260, and 320. So our option for number 5 is D. By just looking at that first value, we got 3 y values for the first x value. Now, if all graphs matched up on the first one, then you go on to the second value. 0.3, there's 3 values for 0.3 of 500, 540, and 560. So if we go to 0.3 in the bottom right-hand corner graph, you notice that there's 3 dots right there for 500, 540, and 560. So that just confirms that we have option D is our correct answer for number 5. For number 6, you do the same thing. You look at the values. Now looking at number 7 here. Our goal is to identify the relationship as a linear, quadratic, or exponential function. Now we talked about in class, a linear means line. So if our dots kind of make a line, or if it looks somewhat close to a line, then it's considered linear. Quadratic, as in a quadratic equation, they're going to look like U's. So the shape of these dots are going to look like more of a U shape. As we see here, we don't have really a U. And then exponential, that means either if is it going kind of down like we see here, or if it's like shooting up and skyrocketing going up, or like a half of a U. That's considered exponential. So looking at number 7 here, it's kind of going down, so I will label this exponential, C. Number 8, it's kind of a line, so you could tell me which one that is, if it looks kind of like a line. Number 9, it kind of looks like it's a line going down. Number 10, it goes up, but it also hooks a little bit. So you could either go one of the 2 options, you'll be fine. And that's it. It's your job now to complete the rest of the problems. If you have any questions, come to Extra Help. I'll be happy to help you out or ask me during class. All right, good night.